please welcome your first presenter, acclaimed actor, director, and producer, Andy Garcia.
Thank you. It's a great privilege for me to be here amongst you all. Thank you, Mom. My mom still got it. As we all know, the editorial process in movies is what makes or breaks the storyline. Any great movie without a great editor doesn't exist. I have the great privilege of knowing Ann Coates. I met her through, yes, please. Many years ago, I had an editor that I've worked with many times, Christopher Sabelli, who was a protege of hers. And I got to know Ann through Chris. And later on in life, I worked on a movie with her daughter, Emma Hickok, on a movie called, yes, where are you, Emma? You raise your hand, Emma, where are you? Hey, how are you? Love you, babe, love you. I'm so privileged to be here representing your family and your mother. And Emma edited a beautiful film about the painter Modigliani, and we got to know each other very well and talked a lot about her mom. And I'll share you an anecdote. I did a movie with Christopher Sabelli edited many years ago called The Lost City, and I showed it to Ann, and I said, Ann, what did you, I'd like to get your opinion. It's a very long story about my culture and exile, and I feel like it's a long story. And of course, Ann, edited Lawrence of Arabia, which is the longest movie in the history of mankind. I went to see it, and I re-saw it in the theater a number of years ago, and it was 20 minutes, and we were still in the overture. And anyway, so she saw the film, and I said, "What do you think about the length and all that?" And she said, "Well, you can cut 10 minutes out if you like, but only if you like." And then she proceeded to tell me that they hired her to cut 45 minutes out of Lawrence of Arabia because they wanted to re-release it. And she took the 45 minutes out, and they screened the movie, and they put the 45 minutes back into the movie. So all of a sudden, Lawrence of Arabia was just Lawrence. Anyway, like I said, it's a great privilege to be associated in any way with Ann Coates. Her work has been inspirational, and her friendship even more so. At her funeral and her eulogy and memorial and stuff, Emma passed out some personal belongings of Ann, and I got one of her necklaces that she always wore. She was very big on all her necklaces, and it's hanging on my mirror when I wake up every morning, along with my mother's necklaces, who recently also passed, and I take it with me all the time to the editing room to make sure that something rubs off. So without I love your mom. I love your mom. Without further ado, for the ACE student editing competition this year, nearly 90 film students edited the same scene, generously contributed to by Wolf Entertainment. Each student nominee, as well as all the internships recipients, will receive the latest software from Blackmagic Design, Adobe, and Avid to help them on their journey. Let's take a look at the finalists.
The Ann V. Coates Award for Student Editing. Avo John Camborian, University of Southern California. GUANQIng LIN, American Film Institute. Grant Ward, Chapman University.
And the award goes to GUANQIng LIN from the American Film Institute.
Wow, thank you so much. It's so great to be here and meet all my heroes in the industry. Thank you so much for all your work, which really inspires us a lot. I want to thank ACE for this incredible opportunity. I want to thank all my professors from American Film Institute and our fantastic film editing program. I want to thank my professor, Chris Cook, Robert Iverson, Anne Gossold, Matt Friedman, Brian Schofield, Scott Vickery, Martin Nixon, and Clark Paris. I want to thank my mom and dad for always supporting my crazy filmmaking dream. I also want to thank 3 editors I've worked with before who truly inspire and teach me a lot. They are Bo Weiyue, Guang Weidu, and Lu Qizhao. I really wouldn't get this award without everyone's support and encouragement, so thank you so much.